I recorded and compiled most of this video before the events of the nationwide race occurred. The hours following were spent A, worrying, and B, wondering whether or not it was even worth releasing. While we should all thank our lucky stars that it wasn't worse, the crash was certainly a frightening event, and I do hope, along with all of you, that nothing like it happens again. Competitors, the brave people who know full well the only risks that racing is supposed to have, are one thing. Fans are another. This video is dedicated to all those injured, as well as every driver, fan, and person in between who has ever had such misfortune while partaking in the sport they love so much. Hello race fans, I am glad to have you here for this 55th running of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. We've got all the makings of yet another memorable edition of this historic event in 2013, so without further ado, let's see how they'll line up for the start. On the Coors Light pole, it's Danica Patrick, that is, the first woman ever to start on the pole of this race. Alongside her, Jeff Gordon, the three-time winner of this event in 1997, 1999, and 2005. Row number 2, Kevin Harvick ensures that Chevrolet SSs will take the first 3 spots on the grid. This will be the 2007 winner's 12th and last 500 with Richard Childress Racing. And Kyle Busch in the M&M's Toyota very well could have won it in 2009 before the big one took him out. Greg Biffle nearly won the next year's edition, the 2003 summer race winner here, and Casey Kane in his 10th 500. Juan Pablo Montoya, one of 2 foreigners in the field. He hails from Bogota, Colombia. He's won at Monaco, he's won at Indy. Can he make the trifecta? We'll find out today. And Austin Dillon making his 500 debut in the Honey Nut Cheerios car. The last time this series had a Honey Nut Cheerios car, it was at this track. Jimmy Johnson, the 2006 500 winner, but has not had much luck here lately, crashed out last year at the beginning of the second lap. And Clint Boyer, best known for sliding to the finish on his roof in the 07 race. Kurt Busch, the 2004 Cup Series champion, and Matt Kenseth, the 2003 Cup Series champion, 2009 and defending winner of this race, now in the Joe Gibbs number 20. On the inside of row number 7, Tony Stewart in the Bass Pro Shops machine this year. He's in his 15th 500. Can he finally get it done? And Mark Martin has also been snake bitten so far. The closest he came was 2007. On the inside of row number 8, Brad Keselowski, the defending Cup Series champion, but his average Daytona finish is 24.9, and Paul Menard, the leader of the Empire, in the bright yellow 27 Chevrolet for Richard Childress. Casey Mears and Jeff Burton in row number 9, the runner-up in 2006 and the runner-up in 2000, respectively. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the 2004 champion of the 500 and the pole sitter in 2011, Jamie McMurray held him off to become the 2010 winner. Joey Logano takes over the second Penske Ford from Sam Hornish, and David Reagan in the Detail Dr. Ford won the 2011 summer race here. Bobby Labonte, the 2000 Cup Series champion, the runner-up in that thrilling 1998 edition of the Great American Race, which Dale Earnhardt finally got that elusive victory after 20 years. And Marcus Ambrose is going to bring the other half of the international flair to this race, and Richard Petty's number 9, the Aussie, is starting his 5th 500. David Gilliland in another front row Ford loves travel on that machine, and Eric Almirola attempts to give the Petty 43 its 8th win in this event, and it's only without the king at the wheel. How about Joe Nemechek driving his cell phone number 87 Toyota with sponsorship from Matty's Place? And it's been over a decade since anyone not named Matt Kenseth has stepped into Roush Racing's number 17 Tour Cup event, but today Ricky Stenhouse Jr., the back-to-back nationwide champion, running for Rookie of the Year, does just that. Row number 15, Michael Waltrip, a 2-time winner of this race, running for Swan Racing to benefit the Sandy Hook Elementary School, and Dave Blaney in a Tommy Baldwin Chevrolet, bearing the number 7 this season in homage to Baldwin's late father, who ran in the Modified Series. 2 drivers who picked up some last-minute sponsorship here in row 16. Josh Wise in the 35 will be backed by Blockbuster Video, and Scott Speed in the Levine Family Racing 95 has Dish Network on the hood. Trevor Bayne, the upset winner in 2011, will have to start this race from the back of the grid after that crash in the qualifying race, and Ryan Newman got his Harley J. Earl Trophy in 2008. Row 18, Denny Hamlin never won it but finished first in the shootout as a rookie in 2006, and Carl Edwards will also move to the back of the grid. Martin Truex Jr. with a new look on that Napa Toyota, and Michael McDowell makes his return to Phil Parsons Racing. Row number 20, Terry Labonte, whose first Daytona 500 was all the way back in 1979. I'm sure we all remember how the finish to that turned out. And don't count the 2011 Southern 500 winner out of this race yet. Both he and his new team, Phoenix Racing, have notches in their belt when it comes to play track upsets. Smith will also have to go to the rear of the field. As we head to our final 3 starters, I'm sure all the young race fans out there are glad to see Golden Corral back on J.J. Yeley Chevrolet, and David Rudiman alongside him, who finished just outside the transfer cutoff in his qualifying race. And rounding out the field, it's Travis Quapple, the 2003 Truck Series champion, and his teammate at BK Racing. 2 cars failed to make the field this week: Mike Bliss in the GOL Toyota for Humphrey Smith Racing, and Brian Keselowski, Brad's older brother, who allied his small operation with Hamilton Beans Racing for this event. And ladies and gentlemen, there's your starting field for the 2013 Daytona 500. I certainly hope you all enjoy the event today, and I wish the best of luck to all 43 competitors out here on the track. Let the race begin!